Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we would talk about prioritization. So if you are a product owner or an aspiring product owner and often wonder on how to prioritize your backlog or find prioritizing stories in your backlog difficult, then you might be entirely missing the point here. It is time to take a step back and relook at what you should be doing as a product owner. So stay with me for a couple of minutes and you would learn something which would help you manage your product or product backlog better. As a product owner, more than the how, the question you should be asking yourself is what should you be prioritizing? A product owner's responsibility is not to prioritize a backlog containing 50s and hundreds of user stories. In fact, it is no one's responsibility, as it is something that should not be done and is essentially a wasteful activity to do. In fact, you shouldn't even have a backlog that contains so many stories or features. Let me explain you better by giving you an example, and then you would understand better of what should be prioritized and how it should be prioritized. So the example is, I own a small e-commerce company which sells fresh fruit juice. I have 20 employees, and the primary mode of sale is through an outlet that I have in the city center and the tie up that I have with the food delivery app called Uber Eats for making online delivery. The last quarterly profit of my company was, say, for Q4 2023, was 15k euros. As an owner, I want the profit to increase to say 20k euros in Q1 2024 and then subsequently to 25k euros by say Q3 of 2024. So this is the goal that I have set up for my company. Now, I call up a meeting with my core team that manages my business and inform them about the goal that I have set for my company. I then sit together with them to discuss all the possible outcomes that would need to happen to take us towards that goal that we have just set. We list down the outcomes that we discuss. Number one was increase the customer footfall in our juice store, physical juice store, by say X% quarter on quarter. The second was increase the online delivery volume by say Y% quarter on quarter. And the third was reduction in the operating costs by say Z% quarter on quarter. Now, my team is of limited size and capacity, and if they start to work on all three outcomes together at once, then they might be burned. They might even lose focus of the bigger goal. Hence, prioritizing these outcomes is essential, and we decide to prioritize them. The logic we used was simple. As per our knowledge and the current market standards or current market conditions, which outcome we think would add most value towards the realization of our goal. We rated the outcome one, that is increasing the customer footfalls in our store, as the one which we thought would add most value. And we decided to focus on the next 1 month on that particular outcome. Now, as my team is knowledgeable, they understood what they are doing. And I took a step back after this step. Now, my team listed down all the activities or tasks that they should do or they would be doing, which are essential towards achieving the outcome they just selected. That included making a variety of more juices, fruit juices, enhancing the quality of those juice by collecting feedback from the customers and various other things that they thought about was important. They then prioritized all the tasks while keeping the focus on the intended outcome that they were targeting. They started with what they figured out was the most important task. They ran experiments with different juices, collecting feedback, and after a month, measured the customer satisfaction and growth in the customer footfall, which was as they had anticipated, for example. They then decide to drop the rest of activities towards that outcome because they already had progress towards their outcome and decided to pick another outcome and move towards that outcome in the same manner that they just completed outcome one. This is the same way a product owner should be prioritizing stuff. He must first understand what he has to prioritize. His role demands prioritization of goals, of outcomes, and not of tasks. A team is a knowledgeable or a group of knowledgeable workers, and they are the suitable people with an understanding of what needs to be done and in what order towards the realization of those goals and outcomes. Now, when it comes to software development, you may want to take a step ahead, a further step with the team. If your backlog or the product that you are building is big, the domain is complex, if there are multiple features that needs to be completed as part of achieving any particular outcome, you may want to prioritize those features with your team and leave the story prioritization to your team. You may use n number of techniques that are available in the market, but deciding which feature should go first and which second and third is a little difficult. I have seen product managers use cost of delay method for prioritizing features, and it benefits them. As a product manager, it is essential for you to know, or rather preempt, which features would provide what business value. Now, if feature one, according to you, would provide roughly €1,000 of revenues per month after it goes live, you know that delaying that particular feature by a month would cost what to you and to your company. Use this information. This is nothing but cost of delay. Use this information to prioritize features. Thank you for watching this video. Please like or leave a comment if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support it.